Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Tuesday update. This week, of course, my Monday update is happening on Tuesday because yesterday was Martin Luther King's, it was not his birthday. Yesterday was the day that we celebrate Martin Luther King, the third Monday in January, which is like around his birthday time. So I took the day off. We didn't do any work. I didn't do any recording. So now it's Tuesday, and welcome to the Tuesday update. I had an incredibly restful and restorative weekend. Part of that was actually friends and family. I had a socially distant lunch with some friends. I had a good birthday. We had some Zoom calls. And I was reminded that frequently when I am exhausted, especially when I'm exhausted by the events of the outside world or by things that I can't control or things that aren't in my sphere or my social circle, I will try to rest by isolating. I'll try to sort of like shut it all out and like go play video games for a long time. And sometimes that can be exactly what I need. And sometimes that really, really helps me. And then sometimes it's not what I need. And what I need is actually to have and remind myself of those meaningful connections in the real world and reach out to people and be able to sort of remind myself that, yeah, there are bad things happening in the world, and also my experience of the world isn't just the news. It's also people and my friends and my connections and my social circle and my family and the things that I really value in life. So my priority for this week, or my intention for the week, is to reach out intentionally with two people in my circle, two people in my network, and just reinforce that idea that yeah, there are scary things happening in the world that bring me a lot of stress. And also there's a lot of good stuff too that really can reinforce my values, that can help me live in my values better, and that can help me communicate my values here and at work and everywhere. So that's my intention for the week. I still have this background intention of prioritizing rest over work. That has worked so well that I think I'm just going to make it part of my goals for 2021 and just put that in there and be like a major intention. I also want to recognize that for me, rest takes a lot of different forms. So rest can be taking a nap, it can be reading, it can be calling a friend, it can be taking a walk, it can be taking an extra long shower, it could be making that appointment that I've been dreading. Like, a couple weeks ago I went to the dentist, and yeah, at the time it was really, really stressful because I do have a fear of the dentist, even though, my appointment was absolutely not scary at all, and I love my dentist and I love my dental assistant. It was just, the dentist is kind of a tough area for me. It can be a little frightening. But after I went to the dentist, I felt such relief because I had gotten that over with and I had done that maintenance on myself that even though it's frightening, I can do it and I can get through it. And then afterwards I feel a lot better. That can help me with my rest, because if I have a dental appointment coming up, or I know I need to do maintenance on my teeth and I'm not doing it. For example, this year I skipped one of my cleanings because of COVID, and that does give me just kind of a low level base of stress because I'm remembering that there's this thing I haven't taken care of. And after I've taken care of it in a timely manner, that stress is lifted, allowing me to rest more. So rest isn't just one thing, just like self-care isn't just one thing. These things that help me to perform my best, they're variable, and there's no formula for this. I just have to ask my body and do different things, try different things, and, allow for me to be like, oh, wow, that made me tireder. That made me more stressed out. Or, oh, yeah, this actually really helped me. So being able to be experimental and flexible and listen to what my body is telling me, that is going to be my priority for this week. So part of that is connection and realizing that through connection, I know this up here, I don't always know it in here. Through connection is how I get to this world. That's the value I have in the world, is through people and my personal connection to them. So that's the intention for this week. What are your intentions for this week? The inauguration is, if you're watching this on Tuesday, the 19th, the inauguration is tomorrow. We don't have a lot of meetings that day. We don't have a lot of expectations for ourselves here that day because who knows what's gonna happen. And we're just living in a world of uncertainty, and at a certain point you have to just accept that. Maybe you don't like it, you don't want it to happen, you don't want it to be happening, but it is happening, and a certain level of acceptance is required to just keep going through the motions. Because, you know, whatever happens tomorrow, if good things happen, I have a business to run. If bad things happen, I have a business to run. So I have to look at tomorrow and not power through. That's what I would have done in the past. Look at tomorrow and understand that I'm going to have something to process and make space for it. And also, by making space for it, make it so that I can still get my shit done. Because it doesn't really matter immediately what happens tomorrow to me. It doesn't matter to my mortgage company. It doesn't matter to the electric company. The bill still comes due. So I have to take care of myself and my shit. You feel me? So that's what I'm going to be focused on this week. Like I said, put your stuff below. I want to see it. I will see you on Thursday for the Thursday update.